Hey everybody, it's Joe. Welcome to the March 7th edition of Real Estate in the Buff. All right, tomorrow is our annual awards luncheon. We're going to be doing that in the Clarksburg room from 11 to 1 o'clock. So basically the way it's going to run is we're going to do our sales meeting for the first 20 minutes of that. We're going to have lunch and get into the awards. Got a lot of great awards. Sent out some invites today. Would love to see everyone there. If you haven't RSVP'd, please do so. Love to have everyone there. Anyways, just got back from Vegas as well for the RE/MAX R4 conference. We had a great group of agents who went out, and I have my top 5 things you missed if you weren't at the RE/MAX R4 convention. So basically, number 1 was video. This little box we're using right now is called Video, and one thing we're seeing is a lot of agents are using video very well to get their message across to their clients. You can push a lot of information. Also, it shows emotion. It shows who you actually are. And also, it gives you a chance to promote properties in a different way. Again, you get a marketing advantage. However, I don't think that marketing advantage is going to last forever. So if you are going to get into video, do it now. You can do it a lot with just what I'm using right now is my iPhone. You can use very inexpensive software, a lot of times that comes with phones and different programs. Also, I've got a tripod. I don't have a great tripod, so I'd recommend getting a little bit better tripod. YouTube. YouTube's a great resource to upload your videos and to promote them, and that's free. And then the other thing is a program like BombBomb. That's what I use for these emails. They work great with pushing out video content. So that's my number 1 tip. So my number 2 tip, Facebook community pages are greater than Facebook business pages. So if you think about it this way, people come to Facebook looking for different things. If you have a specific business page, which most of us do, that revolves around real estate, typically people are going to be involved in that once every 5 to 7 years, right? People typically aren't looking at real estate information all the time. However, people are looking for community information. Think about your local community listserv. There's a lot of information on there. We constantly are kind of going to resources looking for our community calendars. So some agents have done a great job building a community Facebook page that serves their community and has people coming back to there. They don't use it to promote their business all the time. Only rarely do they do that. But people become kind of accustomed to seeing this person as the point of contact for information, that it only becomes obvious they run into them in the grocery store and people want to talk to them. All right, third thing is your RE/MAX agent websites. So you guys have a RE/MAX agent website. They were just revamped December 1, and I still see a lot of agents still have the canned information in there. Keep in mind, these RE/MAX websites, when people search your name plus RE/MAX, which a lot of folks do, they are going to come across this website. So you always want to make sure it's updated. The one, I guess, good thing or bad thing about this is there's not a lot of updating that can happen on this site. That can be a bad thing in that you can't over customize it. However, it's a good thing in that it comes out of the box with a lot of great content on it. However, there's a couple things you need to do to make sure it's optimized. One is make sure your MRIS ID is in there. Second thing is you've got some space to put some great information about yourself. You can even put a YouTube video if you've got a promotional video about yourself. And then the third thing is that I think is really powerful is the ratings. So a lot of you guys use Zillow reviews. So it allows you to post those Zillow reviews. It's very clean looking, very nice looking format for Zillow reviews. So if you need any help with that, I'd love to help you out with those. All right, number 4 thing, and this was from a speaker we saw, Mel Robbins. Some of you have seen her on news before. She has this thing called the 5-second rule. So I've got a short video. Actually, not that short, but it's short enough. It's one of her TED Talks that she did on the 5-second rule. Basically, at the end of the day, the 5-second rule is your brain is wired that we sometimes procrastinate. I don't know about you guys, but I know I procrastinate a lot sometimes. What she says is, if you wind up acting on a thought within the first 5 seconds, typically you'll be able to make it happen, or at least you'll get those steps going. And she said even sometimes you can just write it down. You can go a step further. She said so many times we get a great thought, we get a great thing that comes up, and we just let it go. And what happens is doubt, fear, frustration creeps in and just tells us, no, you don't want to do that. No, you can't do that. So sometimes we are our worst enemies. So the only way to counteract that is to act. So great video, great ideas in her 5-second rule. So check that out. And then the fifth thing, again, we went to a lot of different speakers over and over again. We're kind of there looking for, all right, are there any good magic bullets, silver bullets out there that, can solve this, solve that? And we found a lot of great resources and tools. However, at the end of the day, what we found was most of the speakers we're going back to, and a lot of the very successful business people we spoke to, a lot of it, it's all about culture. And that's a great thing, because I think we have a ton of culture here at our office, but we always got to improve it. So you guys make a big part of that culture. Our staff definitely does that as well. So in your own business, make sure what you're displaying to your consumer, your client, your customers, is that culture that you built within your business as well. All right, upcoming events, as I told you, tomorrow's our awards luncheon. We also have our Momentum series coming up. That's going to be on Wednesday. We've got listing conversion. So the listing conversion is a great way to do your listings. We talk about stop presenting and start listing. So many times with our listing presentations, some of us are used to those big books. We show people all the wonderful things about us, and we talk for an hour and a half, and then the appointment's over, and we wonder, what the heck just happened? Did I get it? Did I not get it? The listing conversion really helps you have a conversation with those sellers. And then on the heels of that listing conversion, on Monday, Monday, March the 21st, we're going to do the pricing boot camp. For some of you guys who saw the pricing boot camp last time, it's a very powerful tool that you can use in your listing presentations to collaborate with the seller. And I said collaborate with the seller on pricing the property correctly. Typically what we do is we come in and we present a price, and then we debate with the seller as to which price is the right price or the wrong price. In the pricing boot camp, what we're actually doing is we're going to collaborate with the seller. We're going to provide them good data to have a conversation and help them make a decision as to what the best price is for their property. All right, a couple other things. Contract and clauses. We're going to do things a little differently. We have contract and clauses next week. So for the contract and clauses class, Alex Cox, you guys have asked for some more information on the mortgage side. So he's going to provide kind of a contract and clauses class on the mortgage side. What are things you need to know about current mortgage regulations, and also what's coming up down the pike with mortgage rules. So you don't want to miss those two sessions, one in Albany, one in Clarksburg. Also Tech 2.0, we're going to do our part 2 of the Facebook ads. So those of you who sat in the class 2 weeks ago, I believe now, we did a great class on Facebook ads, how to make effective Facebook ads, and how to know how to create those campaigns. We're going to do the part 2 of that. So hopefully you guys have done some sponsored Facebook ads. Now we can kind of discuss what the next steps are. Last but not least, our buying and selling a profitable real estate business. It's a class we did last year. Had a ton of people come out and take a look at it. We've actually had 2 agents transition their business using this program. This is going to be on Wednesday, April 6th in the Albany Community Room. So what it is what we've seen in our business is we have some agents who in the next, 2 to 10 years are going to be transitioning out of the business. And we also have other agents who are looking to grow their business. So trying to team these 2 people up, people who have a profitable business. And typically it's run with referral systems in place, teaming up with other agents who are looking to add another revenue stream to their business. So we go over the formulas and things to look for, and also how to actually build the structure, how to launch it, and then how to come up with the agreements on the back end. So for those of you looking to grow your business, and those of you who are looking potentially for an exit strategy with your business, this is a class you do not want to miss. All right, great. Well, that's all I got. Can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to do a lot of talking tomorrow, so just get used to it. Just joking. All right, have a great day. See you guys.